You see what his thumbnails are, bro? Just babies, bro.
I mean, but that whole thing, American justice system thing, I mean, they're not even using it in the right context. You know, that's the sad part. You
And,
know, we got
and
cases like this all the fucking time. Stop it.
yeah, and picking girls up and taking those pose pictures was a signature move. I just realized that right now after the one. You see,
Yeah.
picking girls up, that's a signature move. So yeah, I mean the pedo thing was all over. Look at this little girl, guy
Mhm.
from Colombia. That's a baby, bro.
I mean, what do they
These
want to
two
see?
babies.
What do they want to see at this point? A white van? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the only thing that's missing.
his AI thumbnails, babies. This guy wasn't hiding
You
much
know,
of this stuff at all, bro.
you know what I just thought of? Because he's not the only person I've seen pick up, women like this, right, when they're traveling. It kind of seems to me right now, after looking at this, that picking up a female like that, knowing that these are like passport bros or whatever, is that it seems like they're making the women to be turned out to be a trophy, like something they have conquered.
Hmm.
In this episode, I conquered her. In this episode, I conquered the both of them. That's what it seems like to me. This is like a trophy bragging or something.
Yeah, but in a way, though, isn't that kind of been our culture? Like I'm Gen Y, so I grew up around. They called it the American Pie movies. I don't know if you remember those movies. You know,
I
but
mean,
it was. Go ahead.
not exactly, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing. Quick synopsis of the movie, right? Guys are in high school trying to get laid. You know, before prom.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, got to lose their virginity, all this other stuff, and that's what it. I mean, in a lot of movies like that, there was a lot of movies like that around this time that it was kind of like okay, um, that kind of promoted okay, yeah, it's like a conquering when you lay with a woman is it's like conquering, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I could kind of see that because they sure did promote that a lot, especially in the 80s.
yeah.
I remember that. I'm 55, by the way, so it's in the 80s. I used to see that a lot. It kind of simmered down somewhat in the 90s. Um,
No, 90s, it was full blown, man. We were the extreme generation.
KF.
yeah,
I think the last time we did this reaction, we skipped some stuff. Look at the thumbnail of the video that says "Exploring Dominican Republic." I think that's the same girl, but
one
it
of those.
just puts in the context.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
on your far right. It's
yeah. I
an
see it.
hour and 21 minutes. This one.
Yeah, I see it.
That's the same girl that we reacted to. That's a baby, bro.
And from this distance, it kind of looks like she's wearing a little bit of makeup out of that one.
That's a baby.
Let me see if you donated. Hold on.
No, that is that video.
That is the video. I think that's where we went. Look.
Somebody else was sharing it that day, and I think you just presented it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So
Let
that's
them
that
run with it.
video.
These my-
Save the Children fundraiser. I won't make false accusations. Won't damage a man's name without facts. But fact is, she looks young as fuck. Not a good look. MF gonna take this in, run with it. You see it?
Mhm.
People did know that this was a problem.
Right, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not dumb. They're not dumb.
Yep. This is from the live stream at the time. I think we didn't go all the way to this part, but it's the signs were there, man. She's texting Floyd saying there
Like,
were men in this live stream that
there's somebody in the chat saying she's looking for an escape route.
this was hard. This was right in our faces. This happened a year ago. So miss me with he's not a pedo. This is a pedophile in it, and he's not even hiding it. And I think the reason he wasn't hiding it is it's YouTube. A small group of people are watching it. There are somebody say bonita mujer. You see, there are people like this within our circles, bro, that didn't even see anything wrong with it. You know, suspicious with a kid. You know,
Mhm.
food taking mad long. Like these are. Tell her she's pretty in Spanish. You're not in Brazil anymore. See, some people did. What grade is she in? You see, some people knew that this was a problem. Why is she looking around so much?
There you go. She's looking for an escape route, and the person who made that comment, is laughing about it. That's that Bipolar Talk TV 4851. What a great name, Bipolar Talk TV.
Weird motherfuckers, bro. This is disgusting. Big Boss was in the chat.
Oh yeah, he's in a lot of these chats, bro.
Oh yeah,
Floyd, this video is evidence. Is this a new? He was there. See, so he knew.
Yeah, you could download the transcript off of this.
So wait a minute. Big Boss said, "This is evidence."
Floyd, this video is evidence, and then it does the eye emoji, and then the ID. I don't know what it means. So is it evidence that she's young, or it's evidence that you check the ID?
Okay, so maybe he was just asking, "Hey man, did you check the ID?" Maybe. The only reason I was asking because it's.
Oh, this video is evidence.
I've heard,
check ID. So he's saying this video is evidence that you have to check ID, maybe?
Maybe. Again, I don't know. I don't know what context. You'd have to get Big Boss up here to explain, but so I don't know. But at first, I was kind of thinking like this when you said this is evidence. It's like, okay, so is he involved too? You know what I'm saying? Is he part of this kind of ring? But when he says check ID, then maybe he's not involved. Just saying, hey man, I hope you got this girl's ID, right?
Yeah. Somebody says she looks cute, nice pull, Floyd. You the GOAT. There you go. You're always gonna have people that support shit like this.
Yeah.
Somebody says, Floyd, you've been sitting with her too long. Take her somewhere, please. The internet is a sick place, bro.
It is. But the truth is, it's not the internet itself is not bad. It's just a medium. It's a tool, that, is used by mankind. When I say man, I mean mankind, both men and women here, but, use it for good or bad, in this case, it just shows the true nature of mankind, in my opinion.
Big Boss, Facts 100, Papi Chulo eating tonight. Yeah, they were all supportive of this shit, bro.
Yeah. Well, Big Boss, he's kind of I don't know him personally, but the things I've heard, he might be kind of weird.
He's real bad, like really, really bad.
That's what I hear.
This person says, do you believe in your heart that this is content? So some of these guys really knew this shit, bro. I think he paid so that he can read it. Like this is horrible. Like, no, this guy was a pedo, man. They wasn't even hiding it. So I don't know why people are thinking this is something.
Did you see the small tats on her fingers? She's like, probably like you were saying from like, actually, because this is not in Brazil, she might be like one of those daughters in a family of gang members. She might actually be a young gang member or something like that.
Or it could be a brand too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if you're being trafficked, some people kind of like cattle, you brand your.
Yeah. I've heard of that. I was trying to think of it in an American context because I don't remember that here in the States. But yeah, I've heard of that overseas. But I grew up in Southern Cal, so I'm used to like my fellow high school classmates, that were in gangs, the Mexican gangs, and the girls would have those tattoos all over the fingers and only the fingers until they got of age, and they started blossoming with all kinds of tattoos after high school.
Yeah, there's a guy here that says this is hard to watch. This was very clear, man. This was just pedo right in their faces. This is definitely a kid. This was a year ago, so you think he hasn't increased the intensity on this? Of course he has.
Yeah, I say you might want to. You know what you should do is just invite one of these Floyd lawyers up. I want to hear what they have to say. I want to continue to hear the bullshit theories that they're peddling. I want to see if they can still do that.
Maybe his
Yeah.
defense lawyer after everything's over. His
Yeah.
defense lawyer said what he's going to
sure-
be charged with. So
I'm sure gonna clip these moments because at least now we're going through the chat that that was going on. That snow travel guy was a big time donor here. Yep. So say it's hard to watch. Then some will say ignore the haters. This one says, "Oh my, this is definitely a kid." Of course, it's a child, bro.
yeah, a little bit of makeup isn't making her look that much older anyway. Actually, sometimes makeup can make teenagers look even younger.
Yeah, it can, especially if you overdo it.
Yep.
This is sad, bro. This is sad, and to think that people really even like don't see anything wrong with this.